I want to say that Kante was a target, and for this reason I'm very, very happy that the club buy this player, good player, and with good technique, fantastic stamina, and yeah, I like this type of player, and I think that in the team that you want to win, you need of this player, and Kante, Matic, and for example, Mikel, that worked hard for the team,
Welcome back to Sons of Pitches.
Hello.
Woo!
Yeah, that was damn loud.
Izam didn't say anything. It's basically summing up what Arsenal has done so far.
First one, I just started again.
Welcome to Sons of Pitches, guys.
Hey, Johan, at least we keep our identity, huh?
Oh.
I'm not sure if that's the kind of identity you want. We'll get into that later.
Datang hari ni cari gaduh dengan Wong Yuhan.
Leicester City approach.
Dia punya write up macam babi.
That was a fucking clip you just heard from Antonio Kante talk about N'Golo Kante.
Antonio
I put that in because it's Conte on Kante, okay?
Can't.
So
You can't make a.
it's a brand new season. It's a brand new season,
Yes.
and we to improve the show content, we're going to be extending our coverage not just on the English Premier League.
Actually, the season starts in 18 days.
Yeah, I know, but can you let me finish?
No.
God damn it.
We'll be looking in the La Liga and the German Bundesliga as well. Okay, because we memang say from the start already, we're going to give you all more football.
Yeah,
and
we give
everything
you
football.
Loads of balls, bitches.
So basically this podcast, since there's no matches, technically there are friendlies. We might talk about them, but we'll focus
4-1, 4-1, 4-1, 4-1.
Hey,
but the 4-1 thing not even worth covering lah, honestly.
Okay lah, sorry lah.
Chelsea lost 2-0 too.
Doesn't matter.
Did they lose 4-1? I don't think so, bitch.
Today's message is that Johan will be roasted by every single one of the members of the Sons of Pitches.
And here's the best part, Johan doesn't care. He has no expectations for United.
Point exactly.
The players they buy.
So let's talk about some of the transfers that have happened so far, and maybe we'll segue into the friendlies as well.
Maybe lah, huh?
Yeah. So let's talk about. I want to first talk about Middlesbrough, the new guys.
No, but new guys, they're just coming back from.
I mean, they haven't been back in quite a while actually.
The problem is they have just been back and they have been shopping like no tomorrow.
Well, honestly, they need the players.
And plus, Middlesbrough came in second place. Yes,
second.
In the championship, so they got a lot of money. You know, Middlesbrough is like they got a free ticket to China or Hong Kong, and then they just fly off and they bargain the living shit out of every player.
It's nice to just talk about China right there, because we're gonna
fuck China and their policies.
Demba Ba.
China.
They
So
secretly
let's talk about some of the acquisitions that Middlesbrough has done. First of all, Man United reject Victor Valdez. Alright, they've got Bernardo Espinosa. I don't know who this guy is. Southampton's Gaston Ramirez. I think Southampton's quite chama this season.
They're gonna get relegated.
I think they're gonna get relegated, somehow.
I don't know. Perhaps I think bottom of the table, not relegated though.
Okay, bottom half.
Maybe they'll be struggling lah.
The last time Liverpool bought Southampton players and they still stay on top.
That was
Liverpool.
because they had Ronald Koeman.
Still,
I mean, to be fair, Liverpool. I mean,
we raided Southampton that season.
Okay, let's do a metaphor here. Do you think Middlesbrough is gonna be like Southampton when they were just promoted?
I think they believe in the Leicester story. They're gonna start go into Thailand now. Start praying again.
No. You don't go as far as to recreating another miracle first. Let's talk about in terms of a realistic context.
yeah, realistically, they're gonna go to Russia and find a monk there.
What the fuck?
There are monks in Russia.
Man, you don't, man.
That is true. That is true.
You don't know, man.
The fuck? Okay, let's move on. That didn't make sense. Okay, they signed 7 players so far, and
the fuck?
They nearly got Subotic. Apparently, the deal went down because of Subotic's own his own injury problems, according to Dortmund.
God.
Okay.
Thank God.
I think even if he comes back, he's gonna drop already. So long already injured. You see Phil Jones?
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Fusions is a rugby player.
So anal about Phil Jones.
I want to talk about Alvaro Negredo, the 30-year-old prolific striker who's proven himself at City and went back to Sevilla.
proven himself at City.
Well, the thing about
He did.
he did.
But
Did he?
the thing about Villarreal, not
He was
Sevilla.
better than Giroud.
Yeah,
He
but the thing about Negredo is right now is
Oh.
that people think he's past his prime, and perhaps for someone who people underestimate, this is a good player for Middlesbrough because he can bring in the experience.
Fair enough, but it feels like a fall from grace to me, though, if you ask me. For a player of his stature.
To be fair, when he came into City, he was already very old.
Yeah, that
During his peak
and
already.
honestly, any player that goes to City
He's gonna waste
and
his
once
time there.
wasting their time is one thing.
CC
but
Raheem Sterling.
City is a club that base themselves on their own individual performance. You're not good, you're out.
True.
It's not a club of legacies.
It's risky to join City. You either really thrive there, or you really suck there.
Honestly, that's what Manchester United is going to turn into eventually.
Like
right
Raheem
now.
Sterling, he sucks there.
I'm not disagreeing, you know, Iza.
I know. I'm just saying it out loud.
So let's look at their form. We look at their form last season in the championships. They won 26 games, drew 11, lost 9, and scored 63 goals in total and conceded only 31.
Yeah, actually, that's not bad.
And I'm saying that the goals conceded probably will drop with Valdez coming in.
But
Although he was a reject at United.
I mean, just because he's a reject doesn't mean he's not a good player.
He's a
And
good
Valdez
player.
is a decent player
he
overall.
is a decent keeper, you know.
And he's still young, for a keeper.
How old is he?
30 plus.
30
That's alright. That's alright.
So Middlesbrough, another Southampton.
Can say so lah. I mean, and then you have to take a look at the manager. Manager is
Aitor
Aitor
Karanka.
Karanka. He used to be under.
He used to be with Real Madrid.
in Madrid.
And that's the
Yeah.
reason why he got to sign so many Spanish players.
Yeah,
He
but
has
true,
connections.
true.
With a bit of luck from Middlesbrough, I don't.
It's like the Mark Hughes.
Yeah, I don't.
in Stoke.
I won't deny Middlesbrough could be the new West Ham.
West Ham.
With a bit of luck here and there.
I just want to shout out to Middlesbrough for their extremely horrendous kit. It's
I haven't
like
seen it
red,
before.
red all to the bottom. Then suddenly this one patch of white,
White stripe.
just comes out.
So it looks like your face,
A
lah.
random. Oh, what the? Wait, hold on. Let me retract. I'll retract my O. What the fuck was that supposed to mean?
Then his face was red. all
You find
over
me a
here,
person.
Then white stripe.
You find me a person who has dark skin. Then suddenly one stripe of like white skin on top.
If I do find you a person
no.
like that,
Look at my face. Then
I find a person like that, you're eating my shoe.
What the fuck, man? You guys.
He's just venting his anger on me because he lost, you know.
You guys.
Just because he lost the bet, you know.
You guys need to hug it out.
Seriously,
Man.
okay, I'm gonna move on to Crystal Palace.
Today is the day
There's
to
no
attack you,
point
Han.
staying on with that argument. It's just the start of the show.
I know.
Let's move on to let's move on to Crystal Palace, another club that we all deem has made some good deals so far, haven't they?
Well, I think one of their better moves is releasing Chamak and Adebayor, lah.
Huh? Chamak was there.
Both of which were Arsenal players.
both Arsenal has this right
Well,
now.
Arsenal rejects.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I agree. They are Arsenal.
Chamak was a prodigy
Yes, Chamak
during
was
his
the
at
time.
one
Arsenal,
point,
yes.
but
Yeah, at one point,
his
yes.
career got destroyed.
But Arsenal.
By Arsenal,
yeah.
by Arsene Wenger.
But Adebayor is just cunt lah.
Yeah.
Really-
Regardless whether or not he's a cunt, the way your fans treat him when he goes back to
Same way you treat Giroud also lah.
Yeah.
When the time he's going out, then it's like, ha sucker, fucker, can't even score.
That's the story of all Arsenal players, though.
Okay, do you agree to a certain extent
Fuck my
Arsenal
brain.
fans are disrespectful to their former players?
Yes.
No, I don't disagree with that. I honestly feel that Arsenal fans in general are really toxic.
Yeah, Piers Morgan. No,
Yes,
Piers Morgan.
Piers Morgan is
Fucker is
especially-
as toxic as an Arsenal fan can be, man.
Let's not talk about the Arsenal rejects. Let's pay attention
that?
to some of the players they bought. Steve Mandanda,
Oh, fuck.
They, as in Crystal Palace, yeah. just
second
remember.
choice French keeper to Hugo Lloris.
Actually, Steve
Mandanda,
Mandanda is a
we-
really good buy
Third
for
choice.
them.
Third choice.
Third choice.
Okay, and then Andros Townsend, who was really,
Ooh.
really good at Newcastle.
His free kicks were sex.
Okay.
Hey, wait, they got Townsend?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And James Tompkins from West Ham.
Actually, I don't understand that move. James Tompkins especially, because I feel like he's having a good run of form in West Ham.
Yep.
Think
He's a
about it.
very good player because he developed from young, you know.
He's central to West Ham's defense
That's
last
the
Yeah.
thing.
So
He
it's
was
so
then-
weird.
He's huge.
He's playing good. People want him. That's it.
But that's here what I want to bring out also. I mean, he is a hammer since he was young, you know. So why do you want to leave? I mean, usually you think like players actually, you know what? Fuck that. I'll retract my statement. West Ham players leave eventually. John Terry leaves. John Terry left. Frank Lampard left. Tevez left. Benayoun left.
Is that a sign that Payet might left one day?
Might leave.
Actually,
Might leave.
I'm pretty sure.
My left. My left.
Sorry,
Your English just died on you for a bit.
my socialist features came out, you know.
What the fuck?
socialist features.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, not many people want to stay at West Ham.
But so what if they leave?
I beg to differ that. I think
No,
West Ham
so what
will do
if they leave? You see, West Ham is targeting Carlos Bacca from AC Milan now.
That's good.
He's a good striker.
It's good
Or
striker.
if you think about it, perhaps they're just offloading people to bring in more new people.
They're somewhat like Atletico, you know, somehow they offload players, but they will always find replacements and they will always survive.
And think about it, they're gonna earn more money because they are moved. They're moved. See, my social self came out. So they are going to move to the Olympic Stadium. So there's gonna be more seats, more revenue there.
Yeah, why not?
And they got Europa.
Oh yes, Europa,
exactly.
yes.
Tickets, you know, revenue and all that shit. Come on.
But the players will be fucking tired, lah. Just saying.
Yeah, like Andy Carroll.
Oh, fuck Eddie Carroll.
Hope they punch it like shit.
You guys are just angry because you all bought him for the wrong price tag, lah. That's all.
I'm not angry.
I
I
wasn't
just don't like
angry.
the guy.
That
I
was-
feel like it was a waste of money, but the thing is, he's angry because
Man,
you know
that money you can
Arsenal
buy
were
two
winning 2-0.
Suarez already.
He's gonna shit on Benteke later. When we talk about Saido
I
Mane.
will shit on Benteke with CK.
Which is why we're gonna move on to the big 6 signings right
Hey,
now.
you guys are fucking kinky, wanting to shit on Benteke.
Liverpool
Yeah.
bought Saido Mane.
Hey, not bad. Not bad.
Good player, bad player so far. So good. Friendly.
In his
speedy.
friendly against Tranmere Rovers, he did quite well.
We need someone
Who,
who's
sorry, against who again?
Tranmere Rovers.
Ah.
No. Hear me out.
Fucker.
Hey, hear me out, Chibai. So this is what I mean by he was doing well. He showed the pace that he showed in Southampton.
Yeah.
He was playing the same level as he was in the friendly.
Alright,
I agree.
I've got a rebuttal for that though. I mean, back when Andy Carroll first joined Liverpool, I remember them having
was
a
still shit.
friendly with. No, he wasn't shit at the start. They had a friendly with Sheffield Wednesday.
Hey,
Are you
Sheffield
comparing Mane with Andy Carroll? With
Yeah.
both two players very different physique.
one tall, lanky, the other one short and
Honestly,
One is black and one
honestly,
is-
he played
I-
well. Oh, there. What the fuck? Oh, there.
He was
fast.
legit.
He
lah.
has a point.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
He has
It's
a
a fact.
point. Go
fact.
on.
I mean, it's a fact that
Go
mean,
on.
Carroll started off well, but then look at what happened to Carroll in the end.
Like England. Take it for granted.
I like how the room went silent as soon as he said England.
Because
We
we
were like,
all agree. We all agree.
Like England. Take it for granted.
Do
Big
so
club.
much.
I can score. I got a big price tag now.
But is he
True,
going to flop like Benteke? 21 goals in 67 appearances last
Mane.
season.
it's too early to
Mane.
say.
His
Mane.
best performance was the hat-trick
Mane.
against Man City.
Mane.
Actually, honestly,
No, I don't think.
I don't think he will
flop.
flop.
he won't flop.
He'll be a cult hero,
But
though.
I cult hero.
He'll be a cult
definitely,
hero,
yeah.
though.
I mean,
But is
like
the
Joe
price
Allen.
tag worth it? 24 million.
Yes.
Yes.
For Mane's standards, yes, I believe that it is. Look, he single-handedly, plus Skirter assisted also lah. He single-handedly defeated Liverpool in the game against Southampton. I will not let that go because Klopp put Skirter in there.
We need a player that demolishes the defense and stuff.
Mane provides that.
Mane provides that.
Right.
Reminds us of Suarez. Coutinho cannot do that all the time.
Correct. Plus,
Because we
Ings,
keep-
Ings has recovered. Ings has recovered.
Yeah. Ings has recovered, but
And he's been showing good form in the friendly
And
as
then
well.
there's Benteke.
and Firmino somehow, somewhere.
Can lah. I think it's going to be a headache for Klopp, to fit in so many players in the team.
We got
but
Wijnaldum.
I honestly think Klopp has a plan.
I
right
think
now.
Klopp has a plan. He
Yeah.
will offload some players and whatnot.
He already has offloaded some players.
Balotelli.
Yeah, where the fuck is he going to? Where is he going?
Probably make in
Speculation
China.
says he's going
China.
to be loaned out again.
Honestly, you just sell him to China and get more money.
Why not?
Or US. US can earn money
And
too.
then there's the bloat that says that he wants to win a Ballon d'Or. Let's
His
move
name
on.
is already Balom.
We move on to other signings. Loris Karius.
Bye, Mignolet! Go to the fucking bench and sit there forever.
Hey, but I honestly don't think Mignolet is gonna go to the bench though.
Not yet. He will need that one fuck up. But
That one fuck
But-
up, but the thing is,
The one fucker will be during the Arsenal game.
oh fuck. Hey, don't lie.
no, I think I'm just gonna call it.
I want a first day win, please.
I'm just gonna call it out now. Arsenal's gonna lose during the first game. We're gonna be playing in without.
Why don't we both lose?
Mertesacker.
Draw lah.
Why don't it be a stalemate, a nil-nil?
No, legit. We're gonna be going in without Mertesacker. We're gonna be going in without Cazorla and Sanchez. We're
No.
very under.
Correctly put. Casola.
Moving on to Joel
Right.
Matip.
Matip is
Matip
alright.
good. We need someone who is young and probably can lead the central defense
Yes,
from a
betul.
young age
Betul.
to probably to his senior age in Liverpool. Probably a long-term signing. This one
Matip
was
is a
very
replacement
good.
to Kolo Toure. To me lah. To me. He's a
Kolo Toure was
replacement
just
for
one,
Kolo Toure.
2 seasons only.
Yeah,
And
but still, experience.
Wijnaldum.
This one is a bit weird. I don't know what.
Why?
I don't know. Actually, no.
not?
I don't know what Klopp sees in him.
They want to sell Henderson actually. Do you know that?
Actually, I
Selling
feel like
Henderson would be a bad move though.
No.
I feel.
no, I don't
No.
think so. I don't think
I don't
so.
know. I feel like Hendo plays well in Liverpool.
He's pivotal. Don't get me wrong. He's
So
pivotal.
you sold Allen and then you sold Henderson.
We have
Who,
Lallana.
who do you want to fill in midfield?
Chan,
Chan,
Lallana, Firmino,
Sanduera.
If Chan gets injured,
Firmino,
Wijnaldum,
Wijnaldum,
Milner.
Milner, and Firmino can play centre also.
We can play a lot.
I still find it a bit weird for Klopp to do that, but
Center as in someone who controls, not really attack
Yeah,
or defense,
that's true,
but he
that's
can
true.
play both.
Chan.
Exactly. So when Chan is not there, who else can fit in that role?
Wijnaldum,
Wijnaldum.
You sure?
Milner.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Especially Milner.
Milner.
Milner, yes.
Isn't Milner more inclining to the attack?
He's more of a defensive player.
He's more all-rounded.
Yes.
Alright,
he's a
so-
playmaker. He's a playmaker.
So I mean, I do really feel like Klopp is really overhauling Liverpool.
Well, we
right
got a
now.
lot of young players
Yeah.
still. What's his name again? The player that played.
Ojo.
No, Ojo is I think he's going off.
Also
for-
O1. Oyeji or
No, not O1. Very.
Oh,
what's his name?
Woodburn.
No, not Woodburn. Not attacking players lah, fucker.
Sorry, man.
Center midfield lah.
Centre midfield. Kevin Stewart.
Ah. Yes.
The amount of
Stewart.
anger. You know.
Okay, we have to move on to my club, United.
Your club,
Yeah.
So,
Kid.
how many players do you want to sign on big names?
No lah.
Mkhitaryan.
Just to quickly skip this part, I don't expect anything. Ibra hasn't played. Okay, Mkhitaryan looks really good.
Okay, Mkhitaryan looks very good.
I'll stop you there. I'll stop.
Legit, Mkhitaryan
no.
was a good buy from Manchester United.
Legit, he's a good buy.
Manchester United really needed that
Yeah,
creativity in
he's
the
a good buy. He
midfield
is
and the attack.
intimidating. He's really threatening other people.
He
lah.
looks
Yes,
good in
and then the
Mata.
creativity in
Ah, he
the,
looks
in
good
the
in Mata,
midfield
bro.
and attack.
He looks good in
That's what
Mata.
Manchester
Yes,
United
yes.
lacked so far.
And I'm really glad that Mourinho is playing Mata. I know it's just pre-season, but it's a glimmer of hope.
Right.
Sure, I'm not expecting
Then
anything.
Mourinho
Look
like,
at me,
I
I
will-
walk you hard.
And then Mourinho just sit down there in the press conference. I will sell Mata. And then you're like,
Well, I guess it doesn't matter then.
shut up.
Fuck. Yeah.
But I want to talk about other players like Phil Jones. He can fuck off to Blackburn.
You can fuck off to Blackburn with
Playing rugby lah, I think he should go rugby. He has
He's
the physique
injured.
for.
No, his injury really affected him.
He has the physique for rugby. I'm saying.
That's true. He's big.
You sure he has the physique for rugby? Then why is he so clumsy on the field?
Cause he's
Exactly.
big.
He's big.
He's too big. That's
He's
why.
too big.
Have you seen
And-
Zlatan on the field? Oh,
And
no.
his injury has really affected him. He's not stable.
Zlatan is
at all.
different. Zlatan
Well,
is a ballerina.
Zlatan is. I like Zlatan's publicity. You know, his stunts are amazing. Remember the time when Cantona came out and said he cannot be the king of Manchester?
Yeah.
He
I'll
can
be
only
the
be
god
the
of
prince.
Manchester.
And he said he's a god. He reminds me of a child.
My jersey can sell.
He reminds me of a child that the parents reassure a
Jersey
lot. You know, you're always daddy's and mommy's little boy. You know, you'll forever be that good boy that we see. That's what Zlatan is like. You know.
Get to Zlatan.
But honestly, Zlatan at least has provided a lot of goals for PSG, and there's a reason why he's that cocky.
I just really don't think we need Pogba anymore. Juventus will never accept anything lower than 100 million. 100 million is really too much for Pogba.
Well, United has money.
It's a bad deal.
Well,
How much did we sell him for?
Well, regret.
Exactly. Regret now.
regrets
Too
can
late,
come
boy.
later.
Gerard
Regrets
Piqué
can
was
come
one of it
later.
as well.
Oh, fuck. Oh, Piqué.
I like how United always sees players as wasted potential that they turn to be stars.
Every time I see him and
Ferdinand.
Ferdinand play together, pain. I want to quickly move on to Chelsea. I don't want to talk about United.
Huh?
How
Chelsea.
about Luke Shaw? Luke
Yeah
Shaw.
lah, we haven't been
Welcome
talking about
back,
United
Luke
yet,
Shaw.
Chi Bai.
Welcome back, Luke Shaw.
He's fat.
Oh, exactly.
He's fat.
He's like me running.
He's fucking fat. Have you seen him? He's damn fat. Wait,
But he's young.
No,
You can't
I mean,
blame
just
him like he was out for 9 months away.
Exactly.
With a fucking broken leg, and Demba Ba also just suffered it.
You know what?
So I guess Demba
let's
Ba
just
lah.
break Johan's legs and see what he becomes in 9 months.
Moving on to Chelsea.
Chelsea looks scary.
Actually,
Yeah.
he looks fucking scary.
No,
yes.
actually, I like what Antonio Conte is bringing into the club.
Yeah.
I'm actually very surprised.
Yeah.
Finally, right, Chelsea is thinking about identity instead of buying players.
And the thing about Chelsea this season, they have one of the best playmaker in the whole Premier League.
N'Golo Kante.
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 Like I said, Kante was the
Okay,
one that
justify this to me. Why do you all think Kante went to Chelsea? Despite having Champions League football at Leicester.
Money.
fame.
What?
For,
Hey,
Money.
it came from a very small part of France.
wait, but hold up. Chelsea's not in the Champions League. Leicester is.
it's not about being in
But,
the Champions League.
but
If you're
Chelsea
offered-
as a brand.
yeah, as a brand is one thing, but if you're offered a contract that pays you more than what you're being paid at your current club, then honestly, even if I were a player there, I'd be at least tempted to
Well,
do it.
Remember, we always say that he is a very underrated player.
Okay.
People don't see the potential.
Exactly that.
Exactly.
Conte saw that Kante is good.
Conte saw that. Kante
It's so
is-
it's gonna be so painful, you know. Every time when news talks about Conte and Kante, right? Like which one you talking about now? The Italian or the other guy?
A new love story to replace Rogers Joe Allen.
Conte squared.
Conte Kante.
Conte.
Joe Allen.
But I think should he be given the credit for having the vision that perhaps Mario Götze didn't have?
Mario Götze is an attacking player.
No.
Kante is not an
When
attacking
Götze,
player.
remember when we talked about Götze coming to Liverpool and all that shit?
He's not coming to Liverpool.
I know, but the moment he
Dortmund
didn't come,
already.
the moment he didn't come, you get what I mean?
Oh,
No, okay.
He didn't have that vision, you know. He wants Champions League football and all that shit, you know.
The thing about Kante is not about the vision. Perhaps it's, again, like I said, there might be a different motivation behind it. But the thing about me being afraid of Kante at Chelsea is because of the fact that it opens up so many things for Chelsea in terms of attacking and defending. Kante isn't just a player that stays at one spot and only just revolves around that area.
So with Kante coming in, who do you see going out then?
Everybody.
They have
Every
abundant.
other player. in
They have
Chelsea.
an abundance of midfielders, you know.
Loftus-Cheek.
No.
Loftus-Cheek, I say, will be going on.
Who's the
Hopefully
Serbian?
will be going on
Who's the
loan.
Serbian central defensive?
Ivanovic.
Ivanovic.
Ivanovic left
Oh.
right back lah.
Nemanja Matic.
Oh, sorry.
Matic
Matic left already.
Exactly.
He left already, Matic.
Matic left. That's why Conte has to come in and fill his boots.
Well,
What makes Chelsea scary then? Just because they bought Kante? Will he be a flop at Chelsea?
don't know yet.
No,
It's
don't
too
know.
early to say.
Too
It's too
early
early
to
to say.
I honestly think that Chelsea will be employing a 4-4-2 formation this coming season.
With Conte coming in as defensive midfielder or centre midfielder.
And don't forget they bought Batshuayi.
Batshuayi!
The only thing he
Batshuayi.
knows how to do, and that convinces me, right, for me lah, is he can front flip very well. That's all.
Batshuayi!
Front fit.
Front flip. Front
Okay.
So
Okay.
he and Diego Costa. Is it a good fit?
Actually, right, I feel like Costa might actually find a way to fucking leave Chelsea. You know?
There are rumors.
I'm not surprised. you
There
know,
are
I'm not
rumors
surprised.
linking Costa to back to Madrid.
I don't think Spain wants him back.
No.
Someone
Okay,
for
okay.
a price tag of 50 million. You know.
Guys,
Hey, we have seen cancer. We don't want him
I'm
back.
just-
Elephant man, the elephant
I'm
man.
just
Hey,
gonna,
Fernando, bring me
I'm
my
just
paella.
gonna say this, yeah. Despite how much of a cunt Costa is,
He is always and forever will be a cunt.
he has been
An
performing
elephant man.
well for Chelsea.
No, he hasn't.
Okay,
No,
hear me out.
for last
Hear
season,
me
last
out.
season
Last
he didn't perform.
season, despite how much of a cunt he is, he was that attacking force that bullied the defenders up front.
Yeah, but remember that patch of form when he was shit?
That wasn't that long. It was only 2 months.
No, look,
Only 2 months.
throw back to season 13-14.
14-15.
14-15, sorry. 14-15.
You're talking about Costa in Atletico or Costa in Chelsea?
Okay, when Costa first came to Chelsea, that
Isn't
season.
it last season?
No,
2 seasons ago.
2 seasons ago.
15, 14, 15.
That
14,
season,
15.
he was intimidating.
He was, but
He was beast.
His cuntness, right, made him the beast he was, you know.
true.
His cuntness.
Because he was so cocky, arrogant, like fuck you, I'm gonna score.
People
Yeah.
were afraid of him.
People
That's-
were afraid
that's
of
how
him.
he scored.
That's why
Definitely.
defenders hated him. And when you hit on him, he keeps scoring. It's
The
like
only
know?
person who can face him is Henderson. I'll forever remember that stare down that they had in the League Cup. So beautiful.
Please, I just want to see a fighting game with Costa and Gabriel.
Gabriel's face already like that already. So
Okay,
I think no problem.
but do you guys think Chelsea needs to buy more players now, or it's enough already?
I think they should keep.
It's enough, honestly.
They should keep.
They have enough. That's
What
it.
Conte needs to do now, right, is to find out what works best for the team.
and there's
then
gonna be
stick with it.
experimentation for quite some time.
Definitely.
One season, no?
Yeah.
One season.
So
it's like
let-
Klopp. It's like Klopp mid-season coming in after
Let's
Rodgers
see
got sacked.
lah. Oscar and William.
Oh yeah, we
still
forgot about
playing.
these two fuckers, we.
These two fuckers.
Actually, I forgot about Oscar. You know, for a period of time.
I didn't forget
he
about
still
Oscar.
existed, we.
You know why? 100 plus reminded me.
That's why I said I'm like,
Hey, yeah, what happened to him, huh?
just quiet lah.
He's just very quiet. He was underperforming last season.
And Brazil was
That's it.
just terrible.
Brazil was shit during Copa lah.
Speaking of Chelsea, I just want to shout out to Falcao right there.
Pato.
You fucking cunt. In your whole entire season with United and Chelsea, you only scored 5 goals. In Monaco now, in friendlies itself, you already scored 5 goals. Nah, be.
Cannot play in Man United lah.
He cannot play in
No lah,
Premier.
he just can't play
He
in
cannot play in
England.
EPL.
He cannot play in
Yeah,
EPL.
he cannot. Let's move on to my favorite club right now, Arsenal.
Hey, Pato.
Yeah.
Your favourite club.
Yay!
Hey, guys, wait, before we move on to Arsenal, shout out to Pato. I don't know where you were, but I think you were in the bench the whole time. Then you came out and scored the debut goal, and then after that you
I
went
don't know
back
why.
to the bench
I don't
again.
know
Go
right.
back and sit.
Somehow right, if somehow Pato appears in JTT, I won't be surprised.
No lah, dia
No
duduk
lah,
kat
he
bench
won't
sebab
lah,
apa?
he
Dia
won't.
patuh arahan.
Eh, Pukima.
Fuck lah. Fuck.
Eh, fuck. Eh, kau diam boleh tak?
He's going to delay this segment so that we don't have to move into Arsenal.
Arsenal. Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
So, what do you feel about Gazidis' statement that they're going to adopt Leicester City's approach
Bullshit.
in signing policies?
First, let's take Mahrez first, then we adopt the policy.
We will buy Mahrez on a cutthroat price, and then we employ the policy.
Exactly.
No, think about it. They want to apply the Leicester City approach.
Yeah, but
how
Takuma-
better to apply the Leicester City approach than with the Leicester City player?
Then you buy Takuma Asano and Rob Holding.
And Rob Holdings.
Who the fuck's Rob Holding?
What do you feel when they bought
It's
Rob
a
Holdings?
holding.
Because if you guys don't know, Rob Holding was Bolton Wanderers' player of the season.
I guess he was holding everyone else in the season.
Even
as well.
though
Yeah,
they
I
were
made that pun
relegated,
first.
even though they were relegated to third division.
Oh
Sad,
gosh, Bolton.
Bolton.
My God, I miss
Okay,
Bolton.
After 18 years,
Rob Holding, right? I feel like at least we now have a few choices of substitution.
does it not remind you of players like Yaya Sanogo and Joel Campbell?
I wanted to say Joe Gomez, but okay.
Let's just say that the two of them are still there. You don't.
Yeah, so no goal.
Hey, just remember, welcome back Yaya Sanogo. Transfer news, Rob Holding, Takuma Asano, Yaya Sanogo.
No,
Yeah.
seriously, what do you feel about
Rio
Gazidis
Biachi.
saying that they don't really want to buy players, they want to build success on
Honestly,
money?
if you're talking
Bullshit.
to me as a fan, yeah,
Ah.
that's legit a PR stunt.
Wow.
But if he really does mean it, I would love to see Arsenal do that. But
Is Ivan Gazidis by any chance Jewish?
He's South African
Fuck!
and Greek.
And Greek.
oh, okay. Ivan Gazidis is Greek. That's why he's saving money.
But what is the problem? What constitutes to the fact that Arsenal hasn't been willing to spend much over the past few seasons?
Honestly,
Because Arsenal has fans like
even
Piers
this
Morgan.
season, Wenger has said that they're looking for a midfielder, an attacker, and a defender. But I don't know why none of them are coming in.
Is it because Arsenal has lost that attraction already?
No,
I doubt it.
no.
Hey, for a team that consistently finishes fourth, no.
Okay, I don't think Henry
I'm
meant
sorry.
that as a.
I'm sorry.
He didn't
I
mean
meant
it
that.
as
I didn't mean that as an insult. I half did, but
Yeah, at least we still finish higher than Liverpool. But continue.
hey, shut up. Okay, so for a team that finishes consistently at fourth place and they fight for their playoff spot and they win the playoff spot because they're given shit teams. With that type of reputation, right, I don't think players would lose like the
interest to
people
go
will
to
not get
Arsenal. That's the thing. You have a
attracted-
promise of
attracted.
playing your Champions League football there,
Yeah, albeit playoff,
except
football.
for this coming season, which is we
Okay,
don't need playoffs.
okay, Izam.
But when players go to a club, isn't it because they know there's a certain chance or to a certain extent that they will win?
Yeah.
But with Arsenal, that guarantee just isn't there. You know what I mean?
that's a very painful reality.
It's a reality, you know. I don't mean any harm or insult, Izam. But don't you think that's true?
I do not think that's true.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Right. Let's go back and analyze Arsenal's last season, yeah? All the way from the start of the season till the middle of the season, near this Christmas, Arsenal was a formidable force.
Yeah, as
Okay.
usual.
As usual, we
They went down mid-season, yes.
As
As
usual, we went
usual.
down mid-season. As usual, it's because of the fact that we had injuries.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the thing about Arsenal.
But don't you think also, right? This season you're very lucky that United is shit.
This season we're starting off
No,
with
Chelsea
Last
is
season,
shit.
sorry,
three,
last season.
this
Chelsea.
season
Chelsea
we're-
was shit also, yeah.
This season we're starting off 3 big injuries. So I don't
Okay,
know how we're
continue.
gonna
Carry on.
So for Arsenal, right, the thing is, the promise is there, but unfortunately, I feel as though the players themselves are not doing their best.
Okay, why?
Okay, case in point, Theo Walcott. Case in point, Oxlade-Chamberlain.
We've talked about that before, yes.
Yeah.
Chamberlain, where's he
No.
going? Huh?
Nowhere.
No, he's not going
He's
anywhere.
staying in
Staying in
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
He'll be staying forever already.
I mean, that's the
Five
thing.
ever.
Okay, I'm not saying they're bad players. Okay, Walcott is a bad player, but I'm not saying Chamberlain is a bad player.
Hey, but to be fair, right, Walcott was good also.
I
lah,
mean,
back
Walcott,
then.
now he has that PTSD on him. I don't blame him for having
Yeah.
PTSD. It's just that, unfortunately, right now, they don't have that drive. The only players who I can see having the drive to actually
Sanchez.
go forward is Sanchez, Ozil, Giroud. Hey, shut up now, you fuckers!
Giroud, the pain. Giroud.
Catola, Mertesacker. Those are the players who are now currently key within Arsenal, and they're the ones actually pushing Arsenal for that.
Koscielny?
Koscielny.
Oh yeah, Koscielny.
Koscielny
and
was
also-
alright.
and also,
Coquelin.
and also
Coquelin.
Bellerin.
Ah,
Bellerin is the most expensive defender now, apparently.
Coquelin.
Okay.
Coquelin.
Okay. I think when you mentioned that Wenger wanted an attacker, probably Granit Xhaka was the guy.
Xhaka is an attacker
Yeah.
though.
He's a playmaker.
He's not an attacker. He's not just a playmaker.
He's very
He's a
young, huh?
better defensive midfield.
He's very young.
But he's young. He's like Rob Holding, you know. There's a reason why they signed Rob Holding.
What, to warm the bench?
No,
No,
Just
lah.
like
Okay, the
to
thing
sit
about
next to
Arsenal.
Takuma Asano.
Hi.
Out of the
Watashi
past
wa.
2 seasons, there's one thing that I saw that was the same. Okay, that was the same. There's one thing that I saw from all our signings that had one similarity.
They injure a lot.
No. They were
Sorry.
all good looking.
Arsenal players are all good looking.
No. It's just like, you want to sign for Arsenal?
Wenger
Are
is
you
secretly
handsome?
gay lah somewhere, huh?
Okay.
And then Chelsea has the ugliest players on earth. Let's move on to Manchester City. Pep Guardiola. I want to
That's their
mention.
signing lah.
Gonna bring a Barca style play.
That's their signing lah. Who else they sign? They sign
Hey.
Guardiola.
AKA Gundogan.
Guardiola is the biggest signing there.
Gundogan flop.
I don't know lah. I would be damn pissed if he flops there.
I mean,
I really do.
Gundogan's a really good player.
He's a good player.
I've watched him playing in Dortmund and I like him playing there. Just that.
It's such a shame that he has to go to fucking City of all places.
So you're telling me, okay, if you were Gundogan, where would you have went to?
Liverpool, he's gonna say Liverpool.
He's gonna say Liverpool.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm going to say somewhere other than fucking Man City.
Our Bayern.
Oh.
All Bayern,
fair,
yeah.
fair, all Bayern.
Whenever you go to City, it's always because of this baller.
Which is why I feel like it's a shame that the player that shows so much passion on the pitch is like, instead he goes to
City for money.
City for money.
I mean,
Case in point,
fine,
Raheem
it's a
Sterling.
shame, but I would not
Blame him.
chastise them. I mean, it's money lah. This is a whole different debate when we talk about money. Some people need more than others.
Yeah, true.
Ball in Nolito, I think he's gonna suck there.
Nolito.
He
He's
sucked in Euros,
He
right?
said Negredo come into Soldado. Sorry, Negredo and Soldado both went into City, or it was just Negredo?
Soldado went to Spurs.
Oh, sorry.
Soldado.
Who the fuck was the striker from Fiorentina? Jovetic.
Yeah.
You guys remember the fucker?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good too. Then he went for money. Did he play? No.
He got
Money,
though.
You know, one of the players I think that City really wasted was Dzeko.
Oh yeah.
Edin Dzeko.
Where the fuck is he now?
Roma,
Roma.
right?
Not a City.
Oh, Roma.
Yeah. He was really wasted. He was such a good player, you know. But unfortunately, due to managers who didn't
They also
want
wasted
him,
Balotelli.
and
ah.
I tell you what really destroyed him Aguero coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aguero took the spot.
Dzeko-
Aguero
Can't do
really.
anything.
Dzeko was the first batch of players that came in the new Man City era.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
With
I think
Tevez.
it's a huge waste. And this Ukrainian player that you boasted about during our Euro 16
Yeah,
coverage,
Alexander Zinchenko.
yeah, surprising.
I'm scared
I was
lah.
surprised.
Okay. Alexander Zinchenko actually played well during Ukraine's games, despite Ukraine losing most of them.
But think about it, right? I'm just worried that City will destroy a talent, you know.
No lah.
Like John Guidetti, he in Sweden, from Sweden. He was good. He
I
was
think
good.
not under Guardiola's watch lah. It's
Honestly,
a different manager. It's a different play style.
Guardiola though, I still see Guardiola as a very short-term manager. Yeah.
Huh?
No, he's there to change his philosophy in.
No. I
City
mean, when
itself,
I
you
say
know.
short-term manager, he's like a how you say, Mourinho lah.
Do you think he will
No,
change?
I don't
Do you
think
think he
so.
will
Nah,
turn-
I don't. I disagree.
I don't see him staying in City long.
I disagree.
He's changing a lot of things in City, you know.
Yeah, but I still don't see him staying in City long. He changed a lot of things in Barcelona and he
Yeah.
left.
I don't see any manager staying at City long if that manager doesn't prove himself.
I like Wenger. Wenger
What
did
do you
prove
think?
himself.
Do you think that past
Pellegrini?
manager, Pellegrini proved himself? What
Yeah,
he did well. So what happened? Why did he leave?
Because City wanted more.
Tama.
City's ultimate goal right now is to
Fuck
really
Man
boost
United.
themselves in in Champions League. You know, because they know already they have an advantage, upper hand. United is not in Champions League. They are. So they want to use this opportunity right now to really boost, consolidate their position and fame in the Champions League tournament.
Okay.
You know, so they thought that
I buy that argument.
perhaps Guardiola would be the guy.
Same.
Let's move on to Spurs. Spurs
Wait,
bought.
Spurs is a team?
You're wearing their jersey. Shut up.
I'm not wearing it right now, bitch.
Bought Vincent Janssen from AZ
Isaac.
Alkmaar.
I don't
AZ
care.
Alkmaar,
Spurs
I
still
don't know.
shit.
Babi. Buyers some shock though. He and Shabby Singh will both sit down and just fight over it, you know.
I love to.
The fun fact about Jensen is he's kind of like the Depay back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That's not giving number. That's not giving number 7.
He was Eredivisie's best striker last season.
Yeah, and he did really well in Akma.
Yeah, they only bought him for like 340,000.
Which is a shame that Holland didn't go to the Euros. It was a shame.
Please do not rub it in any further. Please, thank you.
I think he's gonna challenge Harry Kane for sure after that shit show he put out in England.
Please lah, what
Free
the
kick
fuck was Shane
specialist.
doing
Free kick.
lah?
I think I learned from Ericsson. I think I can kick a ball too.
I want to be Cristiano Ronaldo. Boom,
Please.
boom.
You know what,
enough.
honestly, you know what Kane was trying to do? He wanted to be the next Gareth Bale.
Fuck off. Only
Fuck
Bale
him.
can be Bale.
Fuck him. Again, they bought Victor Wanyama from Southampton.
That was a
Again,
good buy.
he's known to be a leader on the pitch.
Wanyama's a defender, right?
No.
No.
Defensive midfielder.
Defensive mid.
Southampton losing so many players.
I know.
Do not judge them. They, last time also like that.
Yeah, but still.
Then suddenly it surprises.
I mean, isn't that how big clubs survive now? You literally just eat all the smaller club players.
Yeah, like Liverpool
academy,
been eating since
Can they recreate?
so long.
Can they recreate their success last season?
Who knows? Only time will tell.
Hard to say, hard to
Yeah,
say.
and then lose 5-1 again on the
Well,
last day.
they
Oh
still
wait,
have-
wait.
5-2.
When you said they, you meant Tottenham, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, they can't.
But they still have Shane Long. They still have Shane Long.
No,
to do
okay.
something.
Trust me on this. Tottenham can't. I'm not being biased right now. I just feel like Tottenham themselves, they're gonna be going through a rough patch because of Kane.
Why?
I think because of Euros, he's gonna have a very giant morale.
He's going to find it challenging. No, he's going to take corners and set pieces.
Okay, but still, with Kane being on very low morale, he was actually the central point of most of Tottenham's goals last season.
Yeah.
And without Kane, Tottenham is going to suffer.
You know, if you ask me, right, this whole thing is happening because his form was 2 seasons ago. Very good form. That was when he first started. Then
Last
after that,
season was
last
their
season
best
was
form.
yes, best form.
Then
After that, Euros just
The dip is coming.
you know.
The dip is coming.
But it's so sad to see that he's so young only.
Dele
And
Alli.
The dip is coming.
Yeah, Dele Alli. That's
Dele
what
Alli?
I want to say.
What? Sad to see the dip going to Tottenham? No, not sad.
Only for you lah, fucker.
Fucking bitter. Okay, we're gonna move on to last season's champions, Leicester. Sadly, they've already lost Kante.
Kante.
They may be potentially losing Mahrez
It's
to
okay.
Arsenal.
It's okay. Thai monks. Thai monks.
Timeouts bring luck.
Mahrez goes to Arsenal. I will legit shave my head.
I want to see
You say
that.
what?
This.
You say what?
Wait.
No holding back. No take backs. No take
No,
backs.
cannot,
He's
cannot.
saying that because he's confident
Wait,
Gazidis won't spend the
because
money.
My grandma won't let me shave my head.
Oh, wow.
Mine grandma or yeah.
No, legit, grandma.
Don't, hey, don't talk about grandmas.
So they
fuck can we?
look at some of the players they've bought so far. Ahmad Musa from Moscow,
Interesting buy.
23 years old, 42 goals in 125 appearances.
You know,
Seems decent.
honestly speaking, right, I feel like because there's not much publicity in Russia, there's no way to find out how
Whether
good
the
a
players are
player
good or
is
not.
From
Yeah.
Russian.
Unless you actually go in depth into the Russian league. That's
Okay, yeah, correct. What other teams other than Zenit St. Petersburg, Rubin Kazan, Lokomotiv Moscow, and CSKA Moscow,
Moscow.
do you know the Russian league? No, right?
Arshavin somewhere in there.
We'll see lah. I think he's a good addition lah. They need the striker.
Actually, it's good that Leicester bought younger players also.
Yeah,
No,
because
not
you
just
see,
younger players, but-
Vardy is not exactly young anymore.
No, he's
exactly,
only
and they
29.
need another striker. to
Yeah,
take
they need
this.
another Vardy. You know.
Yeah.
And with Vardy already turning 30
But
this
young
year.
players
Yes.
in Champions League though. Think about it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Though.
Are you playing to win it
Unfortunately
or
for
playing for
Leicester-
experience now?
No, the thing about Leicester right now is they don't really have much choice right now, unless they buy a younger player or a different player to take over Vardy's place.
Or Mario
There's really
Götze.
no
I
way to
believe-
go.
Oh, Mario Götze.
I believe Ranieri has his reasons.
Dilly ding, dilly dong.
Let's move on.
Really, you're saying a manager has his reasons. It's the same
No,
as me saying
I trust
Wenger has a
in I
reason.
trust in Ranieri.
yeah, I trust Ranieri.
I trust Ranieri that he knows what
He knows what he's doing. That's
Yeah.
right.
It's the same as me
Ron
saying I
Robert
trust
Ziller, he will be
Arteta.
looking to challenge Kasper Schmeichel.
Ron Robert Ziller.
Yeah, okay.
Who's trying to buy Schmeichel again?
No one.
No one.
There's someone bid for
No.
Schmeichel.
No,
No one bid
Tara.
for Schmeichel.
He was basically very free last
Liverpool.
season.
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Liverpool. Halfway through the season, they were like, "We want Schmeichel." I'm like, "Okay, sure."
Never went
You
through.
just don't want Minole.
Luis Hernandez and this guy named Nampalys Mendy, who I think is going to replace Kante. lah.
He's a young Frenchman
He's,
also, right?
he's a young defensive midfielder. So I don't think they can survive Champions League.
no, I don't
They
think
will
so.
never survive.
One thing is also.
I hope he take him back his own words.
But then
he
again,
win
right?
Champions League and then I'll be like, fucker.
You know, if they win Champions League, they'll be damn fucked up, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that'll be damn
what the
fucked
fuck?
up.
Like,
That'll be
No,
how the
honestly,
hell
they
that
win
happen?
Champions
It
League.
would be beautiful. Why is it fucked up?
It'd be fucked up because you start thinking, where the fuck did all the big teams go?
No, if they win Champions League, right, it'll kind of feel like me playing FIFA on amateur.
Alright, we're done with the English league. Let's move on to some of the other leagues. La Liga, Barcelona. I'm gonna quickly sum this up because we're running out of time. Lucas Digne,
Okay, goodbye.
PSG.
Young
Goodbye.
I
Young
think
Young
he-
player. Yes, young player.
Young player.
Probably a long-term replacement for Jordi
Yeah,
Alba.
definitely.
But Jordi
definitely.
Alba is only 27 though.
No, but that's the thing. Jordi Alba.
If Jordi Alba gets injured, true.
No, Alba's starting to show signs of aging. Honestly,
But Alba flies like a fuck.
Damn, spacey motherfucker.
And then there's the culprit that cost France the victory in Euros, Samuel Umtiti.
You know why Barcelona bought Umtiti? Because they couldn't buy Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, he wants that.
I need to find some own
No, I think Barca has
a
been.
futsal player.
No, they have been craving for a good centre back for a very long time.
Craving.
Yeah.
Like me craving for chili pani. Sorry.
What?
Haram, bro, haram.
What the fuck? Okay, and then this one is really ridiculous. 50 million for Andre Gomez, who was a complete shit show in Euro 2016 for Portugal. Unjustified.
I loved Andre Gomez against Hungary because he was the one that cost every goal for Hungary.
No,
How?
maybe-
How the fuck?
You know why they bought Andre Gomez? They didn't want Real Madrid. to buy
Yeah, I feel that also.
That one
I feel that also.
I feel like it's like they're gambling now. Barcelona's gambling just for the hell of it because they have won enough.
But Andre Gomez coming in, I think that will be a reason why. What's his name again? Ada Turan going out.
Ada Turan is 30 years old.
He
Yo.
should be
become
going back to
Arteta.
the Turkish league.
He's gonna be Arteta in Arsenal. You want to be?
See, like Arteta and Arsenal, correct. Warm the bench.
You need someone to warm the
Hey,
bench.
speaking of which, how do you feel about Arteta going to Man City, teaching with, coaching with Guardiola?
Honestly,
Good for him.
it's good for him
Yeah.
because it can fund the what's it called? He's the one doing the new what?
Do what?
The alternative energy research.
Flamini lah,
Oh, that's
that one.
Flamini lah, cibai.
Oh shit, to Flamini.
Aku punya club pun tak tahu.
Wait, salah bro. Wait, malu bro. Okay, then
It's
fuck
okay,
up.
I'll edit that out for you. You just have to back me and say that you support Spurs.
Oh damn, that's low, man.
Them.
That's
Blackmail.
low, man.
It's okay.
Blackmail,
It's okay.
motherfucker. Let's move on to Real.
See, he actually does care. Fucker.
let's move on to Real Madrid. The only player they bought, actually not this, like way back in June, was Alvaro Morata.
Buy back.
Buyback from Juventus for 30 million. But
Why they got Ronaldo? What?
But no, the thing is, Morata only scored 15 goals in 63 appearances. 30 million.
It's alright.
So
He's a Madrid player, so you know.
Other than that, they've been very quiet. They've not bought anyone yet.
Well, they
They
wanted
have
Pogba.
they have
they haven't lost strikers lah, Real Madrid.
Yeah. They should stop.
Give them
buying.
more lah.
I honestly think Benzema, this is the end for him.
Benzema,
Come to
come
Arsenal.
please.
Exactly. I knew it.
Go bring all his porn stash to Arsenal. So
It's like, oh, the French members come here. We're gonna
Ah,
start a French revolution.
we have baguette over here because
Baguette.
Arsene loves baguette. Come.
We got escargot.
Ale.
Moving on to Atletico Madrid. Nicolas Gaitan from
Oh.
Benfica.
Oh,
That's actually a very good buy.
That's a good buy. That's
That's a good buy. He was on United's watch list for a very long
No
time.
one cares.
Other signings for Atletico. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Steven Vishalko.
Yeah,
Sam
Vishalko.
Dabi.
What the fuck?
Vishalko for 18.8 million. A regular defender in Serie A. Very experienced.
I feel like that's a good buy, honestly.
And,
like, Atletico honestly just needs to fortify everything. It's not about getting
Yeah,
what's
that's true.
called.
They already have Griezmann. Griezmann is in his peak right now.
Yeah, exactly. So they need fortification instead of new players, younger players.
So it means just to rest him. Yeah. When Griezmann needs a rest, someone comes up with experience to play.
Who cares? Whatever players they have Simeone.
Oh.
He's a good tactician. You put shit players also, you can win.
Simeone is
Rafa also a good tactician. See where they go.
Go to hell, right?
Yeah, Newcastle lah.
See where they go. See where they go. Should I remind you how they win on the last game?
Last game only.
That
Yeah,
was
but
just
that was
to-
confirmed relegated already. What?
Yeah, but then come on, like,
Like, time to show the world what we can do.
like that's the best monkey wrench I've ever seen. 5-1, 5-2.
Monkey wrench.
They had a good last day.
gorilla screwdriver.
Other signings, Diogo Jota, 19 years old, 8 million, 14 goals, 10 assists. Very, very young player. I think they're trying to create another Griezmann, a young one. And Valencia bought Nani. I was surprised.
I know, but he's like Valencia welcomes Nani. Like the fuck?
Nani?
Nani is a very weird signing, I swear. Let's move on to the German Bundesliga.
Bundesliga.
Dortmund. I know
Venus.
CK wants to say something about Dortmund this season.
In
He's gonna
FIFA,
have fun in FIFA.
he's gonna look damn nice at the
You're gonna
team.
buy FIFA 17 and go be like,
I'm
yes,
like, yes,
this is gonna be
Dortmund.
good.
Yes, we got Götze, we got Roy, we got Castro, we got
Emre
Aubameyang.
We got Emre fucking more.
Yeah, so
Eh,
that's wrong
he
team.
looks damn good with Emre
Oh,
Mor. He's
sex
fucking
boy.
good. Right? But Mario Götze, 22 million back to Dortmund.
German, they like to play front and back, you know.
You know, honestly speaking, right, I feel like he should leave Germany. He really should leave Germany for the experience. Like, don't even consider England because Brexit happened. So then that's not gonna happen.
Do you think he will thrive in, say, a league like EPL, which is really physical?
No.
He will be like a Falcao, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm thankful Liverpool didn't buy Götze.
Look, he's
But you see, he's just 24.
He's gonna get injured. Like I hope he get injured.
Again,
like
we're talking about the EPL right now. It's a very tough
Physical.
league. It's a very physical league. You don't have the body to handle it. You're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at Falcao.
I think-
we found out that the Colombian Masters are actually a piece.
It is lah. Let's just flash back to 2010. Eduardo.
How is he Croatian?
But yeah, Dortmund look very threatening.
Andre
Yeah,
Schürrle,
yeah.
Andre Schürrle.
Yeah, Schürrle, wait. From
Exactly.
Wolfsburg to
So imagine
Dortmund.
next season, now FIFA 17, I'm gonna be so happy.
It's so interesting.
In the friendly where they defeat us 4-1, right? Osman Dembele and Gonzalo Castro looked really good together.
Castro is actually.
Castro can play
It's
with
always
anyone,
there,
honestly.
Castro.
He looked really good together.
It's just Royce and Mkhitaryan took the spotlight.
If you look at what Mourinho said after in the PC, he said that Dortmund has already played five games so far. We've only played 2 in preseason.
Mourinho
matter.
kasih alasan dia tu.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Coming from a guy who says that we are dark horses and we will not win the league, then they almost won the league.
I'm just gonna quote him and say I have nothing to say. I can say nothing at all.
Suck a dick, Jose.
His new name has changed from Special 1 to 4-1.
Also worth mentioning, Marc Bartra from Barcelona.
He's a very good buy. He's a young defender. If you ask me, he would be a good replacement to Carlos Puyol.
Is this a good is this Dortmund's season? Is it Bayern's downfall?
Nope.
Hard to say.
Hard
Nope.
to say.
Hard
No Hammers.
Guys.
So Dortmund need to find a very strong.
I'm just gonna say this.
back
2
force.
seasons ago, Dortmund was at their peak for me, and they couldn't.
No, but then again, like Thomas Tuchel is a good manager also.
they still couldn't beat Barcelona then. With Klopp, with Tuchel, they still couldn't beat. Sorry, Barcelona, Bayern. They still couldn't beat Bayern.
Let's see next season.
But will Bayern losing Götze affect team spirit?
No.
No.
Götze doesn't exist in Bayern.
Look, okay, let me put it this way. Bayern had most of the German team players, okay? Götze played like shit for Germany. Do you think they care that he leaves Bayern?
But why did Götze perform? Okay, for 2 seasons he performed consistently in Bayern.
Klopp's management. Klopp's play style has suited him in
No,
Dortmund.
it's talking
So
Bayern.
you're telling me when Götze went to Bayern from Dortmund, even though he went there because he wanted to learn under Pep's style didn't suit him.
Yes.
He didn't sue him, which is why he was very quiet in the past 2. I mean, he was in a vein of good form. Don't get us wrong, but he didn't show the form that he showed in Dortmund. He was good in Dortmund, like very good.
How do you say it? Klopp play around the players around him. It's like Arsenal. Wenger likes to play around, Jack Wilshere.
Which is why he realized.
Jack
right,
Wilshere, but is it Jack Wilshere? Ah, Jack Wilshere, yeah.
Which is why, right, you see Klopp's mentality, and every time the PCs come out, right, headlines always say that the player is not in Klopp's plans. And you see, that's the only time you see the headlines saying that it's not in the manager's plan. Have you seen anyone else say that? Mourinho, no. Wenger, no. Only Klopp.
Yeah, he did say that with Balotelli.
Only Klopp. I have no
straight up-
plans with these players.
Sorry?
He was so blunt about it. He said we don't want him.
I buy that argument. So speaking of Bayern Munich, let's talk about Bayern Munich's acquisition so far. Mats Hummels.
I don't know what to feel about that lah. It's like Hummels, right, is a Dortmund player through and through, But
He was a Bayern Youth Academy player.
yes, but then he went to develop himself in
Dortmund. Yeah.
which I feel like there should be a sense of obligation to not go to rival club.
Honestly, though, I think if you're
But
talking
you
about sense
were
of
born
obligation,
because of Bayern.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're talking about sense of obligation, he should have more of a sense of obligation to Bayern.
Bayern grew you. Bayern allowed you to go to Dortmund to grow.
Bayern gave you the chance
Yeah.
to actually play in Dortmund.
Exactly.
So without Bayern,
What's
you
wrong with
wouldn't
the
be in
buyback?
Dortmund.
So think about it this way: you have Dortmund to thank for giving you so many good seasons with you, but then going back to Bayern is like, oh, I want to go back to the champions.
I mean, perhaps if you think about it
not
from
want it.
another point of view, I want to repay back the people who gave me the opportunity to start it all.
or because Bayern wins a lot more than Dortmund does.
Again,
Two sides of a coin, lah.
you think about it this way: your parents and your teachers Your parents taught you a lot when you were younger. Then your parents put you in school. Your teachers teach you, and you suddenly feel gratitude towards your teachers. You want to abandon your parents, right?
True.
That's a good metaphor.
Fuck man. For once Izam said something
fucking
damn
good
deep.
metaphor.
Can you quote that in his the post, right? Just quote, you know.
That will be the podcast header.
Oh damn.
Yes. Izam 2016. Renato Sanchez from Benfica for 35 million.
Goodbye. Surprisingly.
Yes, I say it's goodbye. It's a goodbye.
Yes, I agree with Renato Sanchez.
He's
That's a
only
really
18.
nice buy.
He could potentially be, okay, Xabi Alonso is a veteran already lah.
He's going to retire already.
Yeah, he's gonna retire already.
Sabi Alonso, why do you leave
Yeah.
Liverpool?
Because of Benitez.
Because Benitez, okay?
Chibai.
Exactly,
but I see him replacing Vidal, Costa in the long run. You know. Goodbye for Bayern. Lastly, let's just end this off with the whole entire controversy surrounding Gonzalo Higuain.
Fuck. First it was 50 million plus Giroud to Arsenal. Then tak jadi.
Yeah, Liverpool won them.
Dah,
Yeah.
kita habis podcast
50
ini.
million.
For
50
3
million
years,
also.
for 3 fucking years, Higuain has been linked to Arsenal. You know, and every time it doesn't happen, it never happens. That's why the other day when I first heard of the link between Higuain and Arsenal, right, I was like, never happening.
Never happening.
It was true. Now it's going to fucking. They said medical.
Medical.
What the fuck?
No, the problem is the reason why there hasn't been confirmation is because there's a lot of upset fans at Napoli.
Oh.
Even Diego Maradona, he has come out and said that, I'm upset with Higuain and his move. He doesn't understand
honestly,
why.
Higuain was using Arsenal just to get better money.
Yes. His release clause is 94.7 million.
Yeah.
How much could Juve be potentially paying for a 28-year-old?
Again, they were just using Arsenal.
You know how or not? Sell Pogba.
Take Pogba's money.
Okay,
and
look,
buy
but this entire deal is not justified in terms of the price tag, in terms of the market price, the way you fluctuate. You're destroying you're destroying the sports. You get
The
what I
sport
mean?
has been destroyed when the Arabs came in.
Hey, racist.
Bukan racist, bodoh, fakta, bruh.
The Arabs have been in for quite a while. For a
But
very
okay,
long time.
don't you think like Pogba himself also is very greedy?
Yes.
No, let's just no.
He's
It's
young.
too. I think it's too soon to say because he hasn't said anything about it yet.
He
Think about it.
sounds like another Sterling to me,
Yo, wait.
Hey, no. But think about
Fuck
it.
it.
Think about it, right? The difference is
The
Sterling.
difference is Sterling is shit.
No, true. Let me finish. That's true. But Sterling has a shit cunt for a agent. Okay? Pogba doesn't have an agent.
Exactly, which is why it's dangerous when you are so young and you want so much money. The greed gets over you.
It's like Balotelli lah.
Ah, Balotelli.
You look at his That's a good.
He wants to fucking win
I wanted to
Ballon d'Or.
bring that out. Could he be the next Balotelli?
Can.
Look at his entire
I
attitude.
wouldn't be surprised.
Well, he brought the dab into
Exactly, the
football.
dab.
I mean, honestly, okay, Pogba is a talented player. When he was at Manchester, he was also good.
Yeah,
But
then
the
after
thing
that,
about
they sold him
Pogba
off.
right now is that he's starting to get more, how you say,
He's getting over his head.
complacent. Yes,
Yes.
definitely, over his head.
This may be the
Downfall.
beginning of his downfall.
Hard to say. He's a very talented player. Don't get us wrong. Even when Balotelli was a crazy maniac in England, he was doing very well for Italy. So you can't really say.
I admit that, yeah. Balotelli actually did well for Italy.
Yeah, then now
to
no
a
more
point
already
lah. To
Yeah,
a point.
To a point. Yeah.
Okay, let's end this with China
Fuck China.
Why are we talking about China?
Demba Ba.
because we had to.
Fuck, man.
First of all, Demba Ba.
Fuck, man.
You know, I tell you, I have to feel very sorry for the guy. I mean, that leg break is.
But he's coming back.
Horrendous.
He's coming back. They say he can still play, but I think his performance will be affected.
No
from
lah.
it.
Yeah, obviously.
Honestly, his leg looked like it was made in
I
China.
think secretly China players know Kung Fu lah. Secretly just jump and
That was a horrible tackle. by
That
the
was
way.
a horrible tackle. That was horrible.
That was a horrible
That was
tackle.
that was what would happen to Ronaldo if Payet followed on with the leg.
Actually,
that's
Payet
legit,
should
that's
have
why.
done that.
But his leg is insured. Just saying. So is Hazard's.
But I think we just want to rant out at Shandong Luneng.
Every fucking club in Shanghai. China like you.
Graziano Pele
Why?
went from Southampton to this Chinese club I've never
we were
heard of.
I
expecting
don't understand.
we are expecting Chelsea to buy.
I'm just
Canada.
awaiting the day where a big name player goes to China and everything in the whole football world fucks up.
你好，我是 Cristiano Ronaldo.
And Papi Cisse as well.
Yeah.
你好，我是 Messi.
Cisse is such a wasted talent. No?
Actually, right. Messi might go to China also. Think about it, because of the tax evasion fraud, the tax evasion charges that he's getting.
Did you guys see Messi's new Instagram post?
Have you seen his hair?
No.
He
looks like Ramsey.
Yeah, no. Thing is, he's following his new idol.
Ramsey. He's now Barcelona's sunshine boy.
Alright, so that brings us to the end of this week's podcast.
Fuck China.
It's been a very...
Football.
It's been...
Let me finish that sentence.
You're from China, okay?
I said fuck China, and then you said you don't remember your roots, bitch. I come from Malaysia.
So this podcast will only cover all the deals and news that has taken place at the point of our recording, which is the 36th
And
of
just so
July.
you guys know, this podcast was actually full of other stuff. Yuhan had to edit out a few stuff.
Goodbye, Wejo. You know, right? The only thing that I want to happen right now is Benteke fucking leaving. You know, for
To
Crystal
Aston
Palace.
Villa, right?
Anyway,
I thought specifically Aston Villa.
No, not Arsenal lah.
You sure? You need a...
You sure? You sure?
You need a striker though.
You sure?
Okay,
Apa-apa aku tak nak
End
Benteke.
this podcast lah, Marcus! Alright, so we'll be dropping another podcast before the season starts to
We
sum
are?
up. Yeah, we are.
Oh,
we
okay.
are.
Huh?
Listen to the producer, okay?
We will have
three of
our
us.
special guest on that day.
might-
Yes, we
we
might.
will get-
No,
we
we
might.
will definitely get him. The special guest can confirm, definitely.
betul ke?
Trust me, can.
Okay lah.
Okay. This one's on Izama. If he doesn't appear, the fans can make him wear.
He wears a
He
Spurs
better
home
wear
jersey and
and
an
a-
away
yes!
jersey.
Okay, if he does if you want to play like that, if he does appear, you're fucking wearing a City jersey.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
And you are fucking wearing Man U
Shut
jersey.
up, I'm not there.
Then you don't get to say a thing, Henry.
Until then, this is
Then fuck you.
Yuhan.
This is Henry.
Sterling.
This is
This is Ikea, fucker.
Goodbye and lots of balls.
Bola.